The history of polyurethane breast implants. Silicone breast implants come in different surfaces. Our microthane breast implants have a very special type of surface. It is made of micropolyurethane foam. Microthane is actually an acronym of the word micropolyurethane. The material we use is a medical-grade polyurethane foam. But what exactly is microthane and how does it work? Let's go back in time. The first breast implants were manufactured in the 1960s. These implants had a smooth surface. From early on, smooth implants quite frequently provoked hardening of the breast tissue around the implant. The medical term for this is capsular contracture or capsular fibrosis. To solve this problem, breast implants covered in micropolyurethane foam were developed at the end of the 1960s. These implants contribute to a reduction of the total complication rate and lessen the risk of capsular contracture. Implants with a textured surface were introduced at the end of the 1980s. They were intended as a compromise between smooth and micropolyurethane implants. This means that today there are 3 different types of surfaces available. The reason for developing other surfaces was the general reaction of the human body to foreign objects. If it cannot process or expel a foreign body, it creates a capsule of connective scar tissue around it. The growth of a capsule is a natural body reaction. As described before, such a capsule may harden. This event is called capsular contracture or capsular fibrosis. Depending on the degree of capsular contracture, it may be painful. Extensive studies show that the use of implants covered in micropolyurethane foam rarely produce a capsular contracture. The risk is 0 to 9%, depending on whether it is implanted into tissue or a reoperation. With smooth implants, the risk of developing a capsular contracture is between 30 and 50%. Then we have implants with a textured surface. The term textured in this instance is the technical term for roughened or irregular surface. With 15 to 30%, they clearly produce less capsular contracture than smooth implants. With elective surgeries like breast reconstruction or augmentation, risks should be kept at the lowest possible level. Microthane breast implants have been designed to reduce the most frequent complication in this type of surgery, which is capsular contracture. Another advantage is that the polyurethane surface is intended to keep an implant from rotating or dislocating. Let's have a closer look at this. Around a smooth implant, the human body forms long scar tissue fibers. These may develop a very strong grip and squeeze the implant. The breast becomes harder and, in the advanced stage, even deformed. With microthane breast implants, the situation is completely different. Around these implants, the human body develops many short fibers that grow into the structure of the polyurethane foam. In addition to only being short, these fibers are disoriented by the foam structure, and so is the traction they develop. The traction is neutralized. The implant will keep its original shape and can actively heal into the tissue. This also locks the implant in place, and so it will remain exactly in the position the surgeon chooses during the surgery. Our microthane breast implants have many benefits. They provide better protection against capsular fibrosis. They are exchanged less frequently. As a rule, they will not rotate. A microthane breast implant stays where the surgeon positions it. With microthane breast implants, the total complication rate is clearly lower than with implants of other surfaces. To conclude, it is important to note, in Europe, we are the only manufacturer of breast implants with microthane surface. Polytech Health and Aesthetics. Not only the best cars are made in Germany.